Hello everybody. Let's go ahead and look at the second video for lesson 1.1. Here the instructions say simplify the expression without using algebra tiles. Show all work. Now the key word here says simplify. Now this is important because when we think about math we usually want to solve for a problem. We want to get an answer. But here simplify doesn't really mean that. It means here's going to be an expression. Combine as much stuff as you can until you can't combine anything more. So for instance, let's look at this problem from your homework. If I see this, it's 2 times the quantity of t minus n plus 11n minus 3 times the quantity of t minus n. Now some people might think like, oh my gosh, what am I solving for? What's the answer going to be? I have all these variables in here. I don't know what these variables equal. And that's okay. We're not actually looking for that. We want to just take this big mess and can combine as much as we can. So we want to see, similar to PEMDAS, is there anything with parentheses? There is, but there's actually nothing I can combine. It says t minus n in both of them. I don't know what t minus n equals, so I can't really do anything with that. I don't know what the value for t is or the value for n. So then let's go ahead and look at exponents. I don't have any. And it says multiply. I actually can multiply. I can use the distributive property and multiply this 2 to the t and to the minus n. And I can also do this here, but be careful because there's that takeaway in front of the 3, so it's going to be negative 3 times t and negative 3 times negative n. So let's go ahead and look at what that looks like. Let's look what that looks like now. So 2 times t is just 2t minus 2 times n is 2n. Now there's nothing really I can do right here, so I'm just going to write plus 11n. And then I have negative 3 times t, which is a minus 3t. And negative 3 times negative n, well, if we remember, a negative times a negative is a positive. And 3 times n is just 3n. So from here now, I'm going to combine like terms. So what that means is I have variables. I actually have 2. I have t's and I have n's. And I'm also going to combine any constants. In this case, I don't have any constant. If you guys remember, a constant is just a number with no variable. So let's go ahead and underline all my t's in red. So I have 2t here. I have minus 3t here. And I will underline all the n's in purple. I have minus 2n plus 11n plus 3n. This step you don't necessarily need to do. I like it because it keeps my thoughts organized. So I'm going to rewrite 2t minus 3t, just so I get all my variables, similar variables in the same spot so I don't get confused. Now I'm going to have minus 2n plus 11n plus 3n. From here now I just do, basically I'm going to solve the red with the red and the purple with the purple, or common variables. So 2t minus 3t is just negative t, or negative 1t, either one. Then I'm going to have negative 2n plus 11, which is, this combines to positive 9n. And then I still have that plus 3n here. And 9n plus 3n is a positive 12n. Now people keep wondering, well, can I do anything more? We actually can't because we don't know the values of t and n. So if we want to simplify, take that big mess up here and get it as small as possible, this is as far as we can go, and this would be your final solution. If you have any questions, please feel free to email us.